everyone, welcome to Sweetpea Seeds Inspirations. My name is Sydney and welcome to my bi-weekly updated video. If you are new here, I want to welcome you along with all of my returning subscribers as well. If you are new and checking out the channel for the very first time or checking out my bi-weekly updated video and you enjoyed this content so far, please don't forget to hit that like, share, comment, or even a subscribe button. So the purpose of this video is just to kind of go over some things that I am either placing in the future for the channel, or even some work in progresses that I have been working on, new designs, spinning, just different things that I'm working on. And I actually have a few things to go over before I actually get into my work in progresses and finished objects. The very first thing that I kind of want to go over is some things that I'm wanting to change as far as the channel goes. If you are a returning subscriber, you know that I have tutorials that are released Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesdays. Then my bi-weekly updated videos are on every other Friday. And now I just am placed in things we are making Thursday for the month of May. Now, I don't know if I'm going to continue things we are making Thursday for future months. That's just something that I'm going to have to play by ear. And all of my videos come out typically at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm kind of wanting to change some things up. I've been kind of debating about doing this for a few months now. And right now I'm just in the state of mind of kind of new beginnings and just starting fresh, kind of starting something new, just kind of a new chapter in my life, I guess. So I am going to still be doing tutorials, excuse me, but I'm not the biggest fan of them being back to back to back. So what I have been thinking is spacing them out throughout the week. So starting on Wednesdays, I will have a tutorial, and then Fridays and Sundays will also be tutorial days as well. And then in between those days, I will just have like my things that we are making Thursday. And then also I will switch my bi-weekly updated videos to Saturdays. This is more likely going to start in June, if you guys are okay with this. Now, also, I'm looking at changing the timings for my videos. Instead of doing 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm looking at changing to 12 or noon Eastern Standard Time. I just want to kind of run that through or by you guys real quick to making sure that some of you guys are okay with that, or if I should just stick with what I'm doing, if that works for you guys too. If it works for you guys and that is what I'm going to do, like majority ruled, if that works for you guys, then I will keep the way that I have set up right now, which is tutorials come out Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesdays at 8:30 a.m. Now, I might still change the timings. In the mornings, it's a little crazy for me. And sometimes I'm a procrastinator when it comes to adding like descriptions or tags or just the little details for the video. So sometimes in the mornings it is crazy and I procrastinate on doing those things. Pushing the time to noon will actually give me some more time to get those little details into the video. So please just let me know if what works for you and what doesn't work for you, or if it's just you watch whenever you can type of situation. Now, the second thing that I want to go over is I have been thinking for a little bit now about making a Facebook community group. Now, and I really want your guys' opinion on this because I'm kind of like at a standstill that I don't know what to do. But I'm wanting to make a Facebook group for those who are wanting to just kind of communicate or share progress, or, you know, your finished objects or work in progresses. But I also kind of want to open it up to those who like garden or homesteading, have different hobbies outside of just the fiber arts. I have many different hobbies outside of the fiber arts world. So I kind of want to open that up to different people that have different hobbies like I do. Just nothing that's like strangely weird is all I'm asking. I don't mind you being weird and having a weird hobby, but nothing that's like for those who what's the word, just nothing too crazy weird, if you know what I mean. So let me know your guys' opinion on that. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about before work in progresses and finished objects. Those who spin, you may know that in July they have what is called the Tour de Fleece, which goes in cahoots with the Tour de France. What I am going to be doing personally for the month of July is I am not going to be working on anything else other than tutorials, but pretty much spinning for the whole month of July. Nothing else, nothing more. And that is going to be my own little challenge. I am probably going to make videos each week of my progress of what I have been spinning for that week, and I just want to kind of open that up to anybody who's wanting to challenge themselves and maybe do like a collaboration. I want to put that out now, that way you can start planning for it. If you have to, like what I have to do is wash some alpaca fleece and get it in Rolags or whatever, or just need to go buy some fiber for that, you have at least 2 months to plan ahead. That is just kind of something that I'm going to be doing for myself. I don't expect anybody else to join in, but if you would like to and you're a spinner, would like to challenge yourself as well and do nothing but spin for the month of July while the Tour de France is going on, or Tour de Fleece, I feel like that is a wonderful challenge. But that's really all that I'm wanting to put in place or change up as far as the channel goes. So now we can go ahead and talk about my work in progresses and finished objects. Since spinning is the topic, I was able to get 2 bobbins filled up on my Namno of some fibers that Kamasha Fibers sent me in the April subscription box. The spinning box is what it's called. And the theme for that box was the Road to Silk. And the blend for this fiber is 18 micron merino wool polyworth red Erie piece silk. It is a comb top and worsted prep. I absolutely have enjoyed spinning this fiber up. I do have a little bit of it left. We'll have to see how my ratios play out when I do apply those together, if I need to spin more, or if it's just going to be some extra fiber that I do have. So that's all of the spinning that I got done. So what's on the mannequin? Now, back in end of March, Sarah Nicole, she ended up asking if, or she didn't ask, but she hinted if I could potentially make a crocheted version of my knitted braided cables cow. And I had already it popped in my head to make a crocheted version, but I just hadn't gotten to that point yet. So she was a little reminder of, hey, make a crocheted version of the knitted braided cables cow. So that is what I done. The tutorial for this cow has already been released. It was released on April 29th. So if you are interested in making the cow, please check that out, along with checking out Sarah Nicole. She is still kind of fairly new to YouTube. She is wonderful, and she was tickled to death knowing that I had made this cow just specifically for her. But please go check her out. She's wonderful, and she will bring a smile to your face. In my last updated video, I was talking about a wrap that I have been currently working on that's going to come out in June for a 2-part tutorial. And the wrap's name is Rays of Sunshine, 1 being the stitch working that I'm using, and then for 2, the yarn that I'm going to actually be using for the tutorial itself. I have just been working on a little test, excuse me, swatch This is not the yarn that I'm going to be using in the tutorial. I haven't started on the tutorials yet, but I am shooting for the first, if not second week of June for those parts to come out. And I can no longer work on the test pattern because I've ran out of yarn. Now the yarn that I'm going to be using in the tutorial is going to be a lot lighter weight yarn, and the yarn gradients from a yellow into like an off-white color. If you're interested in seeing the yarn, you can go back to my last bi-weekly updated, and that's where I show it off a little bit more. But so look forward to this. Hopefully the next updated video I will have a little bit more information, but that is where I'm at right now. I am to the point where I can start working on the tutorials for this wrap. And you start the wrap, we do the trim work first, and then the second part is going to be the actual body of the wrap. So there's that one, and I can't remember if I mentioned the name or not. It is Rays of Sunshine. Again, more information next updated video. Now, I have also been working on a new knitted pattern. This is going to be a written pattern, and I'm shooting for the end of May for the written pattern to come out. We'll see how fast I can get this up and edited and go over all the details within the pattern. So this is what I have so far. It is going to be a somewhat lacy pattern, and it's going to be a wrap, and around kind of, I guess, the neckline. It's not going to be lacy. It's going to be, I think I'm going to use the herringbone stitch. So yeah, more details coming soon in the next. I'm not prepared today, you guys. I've been talking a lot and recording videos today. My daughter, she wanted me to sit there and read books to her all morning, so my voice is starting to kind of hoarse out. I'm not a very talkative person, so it's easy for my voice to kind of hoarse out, and I'm starting to feel it, and my mind is kind of like elsewhere right now. But yeah, hopefully more details in the next updated video. Again, this is going to be a lacy type wrap, and I think I do have a name picked out for this, but I'm going to see how this works out, and then I will share the name for the wrap. So last but not least, I have also been working on a necklace, and I really don't know if I'm going to continue working the necklace or not. It's going to be based on your guys' opinion. I absolutely love the stitching that I'm using. I just don't care for it in a necklace form. And so whether I continue or not is going to be based on your guys' opinion. And I still have about that much left to do. My thoughts were, once the actual circle necklace is completed, in the center, I was thinking about doing like a point that either continues the pattern, or maybe even like a pineapple motif, something like that, to where it gives a little bit more extra character to it. So I don't know, what's your guys' opinion? But that's really all that I have for you guys this week. I also was working on my Things We Are Making Thursdays, which you can go check that out. I will try to put a link down in the description box for you guys. Before I close this video off, I want to share something with you guys. So throughout the making of this video, I have been on the complete struggle bus between phone calls, which I would probably pay if I put my phone on airplane mode, my phone going dead, and just the overall brain fog that I typically do have when making videos. And now you see that I have a little one that's just woken up, which is fine. She's being really good right now. But the only reason why I am bringing that up is I want to let you all know, or some of those that might need to hear this, we all struggle, and we all struggle in different ways. and just to let you know that you are not alone. We all have different things that we struggle with, some more than others. Some things come easier to others than it does ourselves. And when you do find yourself in a moment of struggle or just even having a hard time, the best thing to do is take that moment for yourself. Whether you need just a few breathers or if you need a few hours to a few days to take a break. You need a break from whatever you are struggling with. And it is okay to take those moments. Don't let anybody else tell you that it's not okay, because it perfectly is. You know your body, you know what you need to do. And I just want to let you know that you are not alone. We all struggle and we are all humans. So please take the time that you need. But I am going to end the video there. If you need somebody to talk to, I am a listening ear, and I might not be the perfect person to talk to, but I will listen to you if you need somebody to talk to. If you would like my advice, I'm more than willing to give advice to somebody, as long as I can. But I'm going to end, I'm going to end the video there. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys next time. You gonna say bye to the camera? Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you guys later.